What I like for students to get out of karate is an understanding that they have more in them, they're capable of more. And I don't mean that in the sense of acquisition, but internally referring to oneself, not being externally oriented, that they're more than a pair of shoes, more than a car, more than, but that they find those internal switches that make them a good person. Because, you know, to be a good person is a good life. I don't care how many boats you have. Be a good person. Live a good life. What else is there than that? I don't know.
You can see his belt right here, that the hips have twisted, right? That means the lumbar is pushed in. You know I'm going to be all over you now forever. Now knowing what you know and that you're a doctor, I'm going to be all over you. So when that gets pushed in, that's absolutely counter to what we were just talking about. So that means this opens up. Okay? So now, when I hit here, he can't stop it. Okay? Boom, when he does this. When he goes, oh yeah, thank you. You've now given me a button. All right? So this hip is back. This has got to travel really far. We'll be talking about this kind of stuff tomorrow. But right now you can see his belt gives you his angle and that this is opened up. So I want you to close that down now the way that I was just showing you. Yeah, it's really hard, isn't it? Yeah, it's very hard to get that. So shorten it to like Shozen Kutsu or Hanzen Kutsu. Now shut that down, much easier. Yeah, because it's just the mechanics of the structure, of the bones. These hips here, lumbar ducks in to compensate, this opens up, and da-da-da-da-da-da, and there you go. So one of the things that you'll find in like my style of karate is that the stances aren't that deep. They're this deep. So that allows you to control this part of the body. Okay? Bong. Now go to the Zen, the nice deep Zen. Now bend that, yeah, and then boom, yeah. It's really hard to keep that. Really hard to keep that closed. So he shortens it up. Now we're starting to talk right here. Okay? So now I'm hitting him, right? And then I change my structure to my Sanshin structure, and it does that. But you don't really see me do it, because I can do it enough to where I can kind of, in fact, my feet aren't even correct. I can kind of cheat, and I can get away with it. So, you know, in the police report, it will not say, he used Sanshin structure. I'm not sure that I want to leave a legacy of emulation, but I would like to leave a legacy of education. One where people can pick up the pieces that I might have thrown out on the dojo floor and say, I can use this one. Not so much that, but I can certainly use that, and I can use this. Because in 100 years, my name won't be spoken. No one will know who I was. There's graveyards that are full of indispensable people that, you know, did many, many things, but we don't know. And, you know, so that's why you should live a good life when you're here and do the right things, because those are more important than any book that can be written or, you know, or any building that can be built, because it all turns to rubble one day. It all goes away. As for the rest of you, scallywags and hooligans, thank you very much. Thank you very much for letting me share my world and how I see my art. But thank you for coming in, Graham. Thank you, Neil. Appreciate seeing you guys. And it's just been absolutely wonderful. Just thank you so much from the bottom of my heart that you would come and want to share this. And I hope, is my sincere hope, that you've got enough stuff to take home and keep you busy for a long time. I heard it saying the other day, it was, you die 3 times. The first time you die is when your heart stops beating. The second time you die is when they bury you. And the third time you die is the last time anybody ever says your name. And that eventually will happen to all of us.